All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, gentlemen of the press. And also good morning to my, even though we've seen each other severally today, my colleagues here present this morning. I hope the trip here was not too stressful, most especially for our correspondent from Punch. I said, I hope the trip here was not too stressful. It was. So sorry about that. But your office is not too far from it. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. We will not take your time. We'll make it very brief. Very brief. We appreciate your time and we appreciate you for coming. This press conference is centered around a grand event coming up next. Okay, if I said next week Saturday, this week Saturday. Yes, it's coming up on Saturday. It's the 10th year anniversary of an organization called Rotimax Pest Control Training Academy. Yeah, it's the 10th year anniversary and graduation ceremony. You didn't note that. It's very important. The graduation aspect is also very important. We just finished a 4-day training, and the participants of that training program will be coming to the venue to have their graduation at the venue. It's not quite far from here. It's happening at Start Plus Event Center, Alausa here. So today is November 6th, am I right? 7th. Yeah, 7th, and we're here at Alexandra Hall of it's still the training academy hall. You know, this is where we use when we're doing small scale trainings. This place can sit up to 30 people comfortably. You know, so let me just go through the write-up that I have here with me, and I'm sure we all have a copy already. All right, Rotimax Pest Control Training Academy is a subsidiary of Rotimax Integrated Services Limited, a pest control organization and a bona fide member of Pest Control Association of Nigeria, PCAN. At Rotimax Pest Control Training Academy, we have always placed great emphasis on offering high-quality training and education to professionals in the pest control industry. Over the years, we have worked relentlessly to create comprehensive and effective training curriculum that aligns with the industry standard and foster best practices. Well, I'm proud to say that we revolutionized the pest control business to a large extent in Nigeria. History will forever be kind to us for the efforts we put into, because I can say that this is the academy that pioneered private trainings in Nigeria at a big scale. You know, when I mean big scale, having to move from one state to the other. You know, I'm not saying somebody just come to work with you and they see what you're doing. You know, when you go online, most of what I'm saying can be fact-checked. You know, we started having seminars, trainings in 2013. And between 2013 and year 2020, there was no any part of Nigeria where something similar was done. You know, so Rotimax Pest Control Training Academy was launched in Lagos, Nigeria in the year 2013 to offer basic and advanced, comprehensive and practical intensive fumigation and pest control, integrated pest management training to individuals and corporate organizations. Our vision is to contribute to fundamental reappraisal of the content of the development of public health in relations to professional pest control in Nigeria and influence professionalism through our training program. The end point of which is to impact lives. This we are achieving by providing participants with adequate information, education, hands-on and practical experiences regarding pest control and integrated pest management to prepare them to assist the general public in developing strategies for sustainable pest management. When I started the business, sometimes in year 2010, we registered the company in 2009, but started officially in 2010. One of the things I noticed was that there was no place you can go to say you want to learn, except you want to work for someone. There's no any organization where you can say, oh, a standard private, you know, people go to College of Education actually to get information on pest control. like elective courses and all that. Most of all these guys that we see on white and brown that we call Wole Wole, they have the School of Hygiene, yeah, College of Health. They do it on the but there was nothing like that. So in fact, that was part of what actually in 2013 that we should be able to do something where others can also come and and get more informations. The more informations you have, the better for you. A lot of people wasted so many years before they didn't start very well. They felt like maybe I'm doing business, but when you have somebody to put you through at the early stage, it helps your growth. All right, so this year marks the 10th year anniversary of the Pest Control Training Program Academy. And we believe it's a testament to our commitment to excellence. It's a decade of promoting excellence in the pest control industry in Nigeria and Africa. Well, Africa has to be in this because we've had international students that came here. We've had international students from Cameroon. We've had students from Ghana, that the purpose of coming to Lagos was just to come and learn pest control business. Yeah, we've had 2 from Cameroon. We've had 1 young man, Eugene, last year from Ghana. So we can say in Africa. We've had 48 training programs, seminars, thereabout, 3 conferences, and we have over 2,000 alumni in Nigeria and Africa, or let's say in Africa, so to speak. Our training program comes with benefit of 1 year free mentorship and free field continuous studies, and the academy is fully endorsed by the Environmental Health Officers Association of Nigeria. Between the year of commencement and now, the academy has organized pest control training in different states of Nigeria. Sorry, I also have to add this. The academy is also endorsed by Lagos State Environmental Protection Agency. Okay, so back to what I was saying. We have organized pest control training in different states in Nigeria. Uyo, that's Akwa Ibom State. Eket, same in Akwa Ibom. Ibadan. Couple of times in Port Harcourt, Abuja. Most of these adverts, they're available online because we were constantly using Linda Ikeji between 2013 and, in fact, we just see around an advert with her last 2 weeks. Anytime we have a training, we always have a post on our blog. So most of all the trainings we've done, the histories they are available online. We have on different occasions collaborated with Lagos State Environmental Protection Agency. That was the first pest control conference in Nigeria. When I mean conference in terms of bringing together stakeholders. On record, there was none until 2017 when we had the first one. Cleaning practitioners of Nigeria, we collaborated with them in the year 2017 as well to train their members. And and general public in raising more awareness about pest control. Some of these events had reputable guest speakers from various countries, Europe. In 2017, we had a guest speaker from Netherlands, and the purpose of coming to Nigeria was to also impart the participants. And I can say that maybe that was actually the first time an expatriate to be coming into Nigeria on pest control. Yeah, maybe for business, yes, but for pest control training, that was the first time. In 2019, also we invited another person from Spain. They solely invited for the purpose of teaming up with the academy to achieve our goal of contributing to the development of pest control industry of Nigeria. Our training programs are fully packed with valuable information and practical applications. We have been consistent from the year 2013, which means there's no year between 2013 and 2023 that we've not had, sold out seminars. When I mean fully packed. The one we just finished on Saturday, the whole of this place was occupied. And we had participants from Abuja. We had like 2 people from Akwa Ibom. From this one we just finished on Saturday. I don't know. We also have from the north. Yeah. So, and we had people that joined online too. So, like I said, we've been consistent since the year 2013 when we started organizing pest control seminars and trainings in different states in Nigeria. And to this moment, we have improved on our process. This improvement has positioned our Pest Management Academy as #1 in Nigeria today. Consistently over the years, we have produced hundreds of well-tutored pest control technicians and managing director of pest control companies. Outstanding record of achievement. We are the first registered private pest control training academy in Nigeria. We are the first registered private pest control training academy in Nigeria to organize interstate pest control training across Nigeria, which means leaving our comfort zone. Most of the people that, yes, a couple of people are doing trainings today, and I'm proud to say higher percentage of them were even alumni, people that have been here before. But I've not seen any one of them that has left his base to say, I want to go to another state to organize a pest control training. We are the only one that have done that till date, you know. The first pest control training academy to have international participants and guest speakers. I said that earlier on. So to commemorate this milestone, we are organizing a grand event on this Saturday, 11th of November, year 2023 at Start Plus Event Center, Ikeja. The event will bring together leading experts, industry professionals, and esteemed organizations associated with the pest control sector. We would be honored to have you join us as special guests also for this occasion. We've confirmed attendance of the General Manager of Lagos State Environmental Protection Agency. On Sunday too, I got, well, they said they'll be coming from Milaro. The number one, I don't want to mention the Minister of Environment or Commissioner, the body that regulates us at the federal level, that's a body called ECON. The registrar confirmed that he will also be coming. I actually spoke with him through someone that was with him on Sunday evening. The events will include series of informative presentation and interactive session to be a platform for knowledge sharing, networking, and fostering meaningful collaboration within the pest control community. I cannot say that this will be the first top-notch corporate event in this industry, because we've prepared so hard for this. We're expecting nothing less than 400 guests, and I think it's going to be very glamorous from all indication. Furthermore, on the event, they will be certifying our graduates of November 2023 and presenting awards to significant personnel in the pest control industry in recognition and appreciation of their achievements and contributions in the industry. It's a milestone which we are glad to celebrate. We'll be having dignitaries at the event, like I said earlier on. The chairman of the event is the former immediate past president of Pest Control Association of Nigeria. That's the person of Elder Ogun Yadeka. We're having members of staff of Industrial Training Fund. It's not Trust Fund. Industrial Training Fund, ITF. Executive members of Pest Control Association of Nigeria, representative of ECON, representative from Environmental Health Officers Association of Nigeria, EOAN, graduates of our academy, and also alumni with friends and families, not leaving behind maybe few of our clients too. A novelty football match between staff of Rotimax Integrated Services Limited and staff of Pest Masters International Limited will take place next tomorrow, November 9th, and also to commemorate this event. And also we'll be having a Thanksgiving on the Sunday, November 12th. It's not stated. These are the activities lined up for this event: the novelty match, the grand events, and the Thanksgiving service. We look forward to that great day, on the 11th November 2023. All right, thank you so much for listening. I'm supposed to start by introducing my colleagues here, and so sorry about that. By my right hand, I have the chairman of the planning committee. He's also an alumni of the academy. But, you know, when we started planning this, we had some alumni members, they came up and they were really happy about the program, and they took it upon themselves to be very supportive. So it's the arrowhead of the committee that have given the academy so much support to get to where we are now. And beside me is my colleague. He's the HR and admin manager of the academy and the company itself, and also the secretary of the planning committee. You know, so we've been doing this together. I think we started planning this as early as February. We started planning as early as February so that we can, you know, will not be shocked towards the end of the year with a lot of, expenses and all that. So we're good to go. So I'll leave the floor open for maybe, few questions. Then I think we can move on. Thank you. Sorry. Hey, wait, I think you're supposed to do that by yourself. Sorry. Let me leave the floor too, please. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, let me allow them to introduce themselves then.
Okay, my name is Olumide Obembe. I'm the chairman of the planning committee. Olumide Obembe, Obembe. And you, sir? Chairman of the planning committee.
All right.
Obembe.
All right, my name is. All right, I can also introduce myself too. My name is Dr. Tolu Caleb. I'm the founder of the academy and the lead consultant, of the academy. So I'm the host of the grand event, so to speak, on Saturday.
So my name is Damilola Rubani, the HR and admin manager for Rotimax Pest Control Training Academy, and equally the secretary of the planning committee. Arobani Damilola.
Arobani.
Arobani.
I just have a question. If you are not a little player in this sector, so it's a real multiple question about it's a huge thing coming up. So I'm going to go a little bit coming off. By the way, I'm humble. I'm from that perspective.
All right.
My question is, besides playing in the sector, so to speak, as the professionals you train, you deal with others, contracts and the rest, do you interact with everyday Nigerian on how to do their everyday pest control? For example, what I mean is, this is school positive, for example. Do you, for example, organize program where you interact with the school, tell them how to keep their environment healthy? In Lagos, for example, rats is something else. Do you have that kind of, whether it's CSR program or just a program with the everyday Nigerian on how to keep themselves healthy before the professional that have trained and employees can get in touch with them, formal agricultural organizations, which they will pay for, but the everyday control of rat, for example?
All right, sir. Thank you so much for that question. We have been at the forefront of advocacy in this industry, and the proof to that is the record of media rants that we've had. There's okay. Let me start by saying there is a day every year that is set aside to commemorate pest globally every year. That's June 6th of every year. We call it World Pest Day. Last year, we organized a table tennis event at Aruna Kodri's sporting table tennis center in Surulere. The purpose of that event was to raise more awareness about pest control. It was well covered. We had about 4 TV stations, AIT, Arise TV, a lot of other stations were there. The purpose of that program was not just to play tennis, it's just to increase awareness about the importance of pest control, because that day itself was a day that is also globally, not just in Nigeria, set aside. That's number one. When I was talking about media, and some few weeks ago, I was still at City FM, not far from here, basically on advocacy. I've been on Brilla FM a couple of occasions. In fact, I remember one time the daughter of the owner of Brilla FM asked me that this is the first time I've seen someone from this industry in this station that she called me an unusual guest because of the industry where I was coming from. MITV, I've been on TVC on the advocacy issue as well, and a couple of other media houses. even outside Lagos. There's a popular radio station in Port Harcourt, Ibadan. So we've been doing so much, and we are trying to also encourage others to be. In fact, we have encouraged others because a lot of people draw inspiration from what we do. At the end of the day, it also helps. So we do a lot of interaction. When it comes to CSR, we did a ball CSR for a community about 2 years ago, which I consider as the biggest CSR project ever from anybody doing what we're doing. You understand? So we've been doing a lot, but we also hope to do better.
Thank you, sir. My name is Antonia Ado. I write for Nigerian Express newspapers. Honestly, you are making a whole lot of big deal from this industry. Growing up, we used to just think pest control. And thank you very much for revolutionizing things in this industry. So, still on that question, how informed are Nigerians? As an expert in the industry, how informed do you think Nigerians are as regards, warding off pests in their environment?
From my own point of view, my opinion may not be very correct, maybe to some other people, but when it comes to my own opinion, from experience of almost 14 years now, I would say that only the elite, if not even maybe some percentage of even the elite, not even all, and the awareness is very low. When COVID came, we were all happy. Not that we're happy that COVID was killing people. In our mind, we felt COVID was going to bring, some development to the industry. People would get to know more. In fact, people got to know more about. But the moment COVID left, everything went back to the way it was. In fact, it became worse. Because we had state governors that were buying pest control machines for people. It became a sensational thing then. But now, it has gone back to what it used to be, I must confess to you. The awareness is very low. Now, what are responsible for the awareness, for the low awareness? One is sometimes the economy. It takes someone that is well-fed to think about bringing out huge amount of money to send rats and mosquitoes away from his house. In Nigeria, the first point of defense is what comes into your stomach. So when we all know the purchasing power of an average Nigerian, and it affects seriously. So the onus of awareness solely lies with the government agencies. The private sectors, just need to support the government agencies, and the government agencies, they are trying, but I'm sure they can do better.
So using the Lagos State for an example, being a really city, what ways do you think people can maintain hygienic practices? Because when there is death, that's when all these pests invade the houses. What ways do you think people can maintain practice hygiene in the community, especially in Lagos State?
Okay, when it comes to pest eradication, reduction, management, or whatever you call it, environmental sanitation is very key. Is very, very key. Now, I'm going to break it down into 2 or 3 different places. It starts from number 1, proper waste management. That comes first. Most time when you move around and you see rodents feasting on overfilled waste bin because maybe the Loma people have not come for a couple of days and all that. So, proper waste management. In a developed country, waste are even meant to be sorted. Before, not just the way we do it, where everybody just model everything up and not just that alone. We still have, in the 21st century, we have a dump site in the heart of an urban city. Most of us that live around the Ikotun, when you're going towards, you see, Olusosun is there. This, we don't get to see this in developed countries. They do what they call landfilling. Their process of recycling is not just dumping, like what you see too. Our drainage system is porous. What we have is not drainage, it's pit. That's what I used to say, it's pit. A drainage is something that is flowing. A drainage is something, or maybe a channel that is well covered. A drainage is not what you are seeing on the road and somebody is dropping like a soda bottle inside. It's not supposed to be. So now that's why anytime there's a little rainfall, there's flood everywhere. So that's number two, because this thing really affects. Generally, it affects. So it's very, very important to place more priority on environmental sanitation. It will help when it comes to pest infestation.
So how big is this industry?
Okay, let me allow the chairman. He's also a practitioner. So I think I'll leave that question for him.
How big is this industry?
Well, the industry is quite big, but not as big as it should be. Recently I think I stumbled on a material that is saying Nigeria has about XYZ $billion pest management industry, and I'm looking around. I know a couple of companies that operate in this industry, and I'm looking for the $1 billion. So, are we doing it right? Are we doing what we are supposed to do? Are we there yet? We are doing our very best, but can we do it better? Yes, we can. Currently, I think we have not tapped into the, that in quotes, that multi-billion-dollar industry. So the industry is still very much unfed as it's supposed to be. And I think what can be done about that is more regulation, and government needs to help the industry to grow better.
Apart from training people in the academy, do you go on the field to battle the infestation?
Yes, that's where we started from. We didn't start with training. It should not have been possible to start with training when we don't even have any track record and all that, because when you want to train, experience also matters. So we started operation fully in year 2010, even though the company was registered in 2009. And we operated for 3 years before the idea of training came. And to be honest, the idea of the training was not even planned. To a large extent, I would say it was a bit, yes, there was a bit of, we had a free advert slot from the current, they used to be Nige, then they were legit. Sorry, they used to be Nige.com, but now they are now called legit. So we used to take care of the office, and they gave us some free advert slots then in the year 2013. So we used the advert slot for the normal train services and all that. So when the idea of the training has been there, but nothing has been done on it. So the MD said, okay, I'm giving you guys free advert slots. So we've done like 2 out of 3. So the 2 did not convert. So, in my mind, I feel like if we have to do this third advert again and nothing comes up, okay, let's even use this third free slots for the training. And immediately the training adverts went, online on their platform. The first person that called all the way from Calabar, a woman, and so, I'm interested. I saw your adverts, and then I have to rush to put materials together. She was just interested in the material. I said, don't worry, I can't come to Lagos, but just don't worry, I just need the material. And I think she got the material then for 5,000. And it looked like a very simple, I was like, wow. So, and that was wow, the whole thing started. And the first training we had in 2013, somebody came all the way from Bayelsa. And, those are the things that will keep you pushed up. Like, we're doing this for the first time, and somebody traveled down all the way from Bayelsa. I said he has been looking for something like this, So, till now, we major into service rendering. The training aspect is just, by the side, even though it's still a part of the, what we do. But we render services. That's what I'm just trying to say. Till now.
Would you say the services you render are yielding in converting the pest control?
Yes. If it is not, we will not be able to renew our rent here. Yeah, at least we've been here for over 5 years now. If it's not, most of these people, they will be frowning beside me, because that is where the money comes, And the good thing about our business is that it's a kind of a repetitive business. When you do it well, there's always a need to do it again, So it has been yielding results, and that's why we're still here.
Do you have any plan to? I just thought about this. Maybe when time starts producing like pesticides and do you have any plan for that? No plan of for such, because of one, I'm not a biochemist, and not just that alone. There's no any flair for that. We've tried something, but it's not an area of interest at all. You may just probably put in a team that can put that together, but we're not really interested in that. We're not interested in that. We're not looking at that anytime soon. We have suppliers of reliable products that we've been using, and they've been working very well for us. So we're good with that. All right, so thank you so much once again for your time. And if there's another question, I think we have come to the end of the very brief press conference. Hopefully, we'll be glad to also have you on Saturday to come and felicitate with us. It's to us, it's worth celebration, because we know it's been a journey of travels. It's been a very difficult journey, because in as much as somebody came from Calabar when we started, it wasn't like it was very easy. While doing this, I remember in Port Harcourt, my vehicle was stolen. Yeah, that was July 2014. I traveled for training, just to go and train people, and and it took 2 years to come out of that event. So it's been a very, it's been a journey of ups and downs. Yeah, with all the equipment and all that. So. And it took time before even people started, because those years when we do adverts, we spend heavily. People that nowadays, the last training we did now, we just did the advert sometime, maybe for, brand positioning, for SEO. We didn't even have, when we're asking all of them, how did you get to know about training? None of them mentioned anything from the adverts. All were maybe online and recommendation, So, but it wasn't like that before. Before, we need to do extra spending because people really, they see the industry as maybe an industry for riffraffs. That's just it. That's the best English you use. For people, for low life people, it's not seen as a prestigious profession. So people don't really see a need for training in that area. They're just like, what are they training about? It's not just to just drop something on the floor for. So, well, thank God. That's why we say it's very, very important for us to have this celebration. It's very, very important. So, all right. Thank you once again. Yes, now why not? Please go to my office. It doesn't matter.